Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and as you can see from the title of this video, I want to talk about more of the cast members from Love and Marriage Huntsville, reflecting on their time spent with Mrs. Keke Jabbar, whom we know passed away just yesterday. Also, we're going to talk about her cousin Tisha's regret that she has expressed, and also we're going to be talking about the reported cause of death for Miss Keke. Now, before we get into these subtopics, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. Then YouTube will recommend this video to more people who enjoy discussing the various topics surrounding Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you as one of the showstoppers. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on this soundbite is allowed. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So this first screenshot is from Stormy's IG page. She says, "Rest easy, sweet soul. You deserve so much more than this world could give you. Your light, your story, and your heart were bright and pure and deserve to be highlighted. I'm honored to have experienced you." So that is Stormy posting just about a day ago. And she was basically, expressing her condolences and talking about how she enjoyed being with Keke. We know that when we saw Keke during the earlier parts of season 7, she did film with Stormy. And so they waited kind of like several hours, after the news hit the blogs and everyone reported on it and the fans of the show gave their condolences. Then that's when more of the cast members, they started to post. So I do apologize. I took myself off of camera. My allergies are kicking in and I did not want to constant rub my eyes in front of you. So I took myself off. And this next post, it is from Kimmy. And Kimmy writes, "Good night, purple heart emoji, praying hands, and a dove. Praying for you, Amin, Amari, Aubrey, and Ace." And I love, the family of names, all starting with A in honor of Keke's husband, Amin. And Aubrey, I love that name. And of course, we know Ace is also the name of Tiffany and Louis Whitlow's son as well. And Kimmy, in her picture, it's a purple flower. We all know that purple was Keke's favorite color. And it says, "Rest easy, my love." So now I'm moving on to the next tribute is from Destiny. And it reads, "Prayers for your children, husband, and family. Your last words to me were, 'Hold your head up, girl.' Those words will stay with me forever. Thank you for your kindness, your smile, and your light. Your legacy will live on in the hearts of everyone you touched, Keke. Rest easy, angel. Your light will continue to shine brightly. Hashtag but God," and 3 purple hearts. Sheree Whitfield commented with praying hands. And so definitely, people have been pouring in with their condolences. Now I want to get to Tisha's post. I'll try it again before hopefully the allergies do not give me a hard time. But Tisha notes, it says, and this is obviously, it made it to the neighborhood talk tonight. Tisha writes, "You know how you fight with your cousin/family and think one day we'll be cool again? That day is gone. It's not coming." So, Tisha is obviously reflecting on the fact that her cousin Keke has passed away from this earthly life. So that opportunity to speak with her face to face or over the phone or even via text, is no longer, unfortunately. So it sounds like it's really hitting Tisha. Now, I wanted to talk about this because, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know that I've talked about being the baby of a large Black family, honey. Not only having several siblings, but my siblings are several years older than me, 12 to 21 years older than me. So I know what it's like to be constantly bossed around by several people, even a lot of times being embarrassed and disrespected, and not always feeling comfortable speaking up because it's like multiple people. And now they have kids. So it's just like an entire army, it feels like, that I would be going up against. So for my peace of mind, for my self confidence, I distance myself from my immediate family. And like in therapy, they teach you that that does take bravery to distance yourself from people who disrespect you or bully you or, you know, make you reduce yourself around them. So it is a gamble because you don't know what could happen day to day, right? So then you ask yourself, well, you know, am I going to live in fear that something might happen to them and be in this toxic relationship? Or do I do what is best for me and my peace of mind, my mental health, and I distance myself from people that can be toxic? And so that is something that I grapple with often. And when it really um, frightens me, I'll like try to let them in a little bit via text. And then when I feel like, you know, it's just getting back to the toxicity, I'll just, you know, put some distance between myself and them. But definitely what Tisha is expressing is like a concern of mine, but like I can't, you know, betray myself for the fear of what might happen. So I feel a couple of different ways about this. Unfortunately, you know, none of us can predict the future. We don't know when any of our time will come. So I feel like in the moment, Keke and Tisha, they were doing what was best for them. You know, we just saw the interview. I believe that was just not last weekend. Last weekend was Ken. The weekend before that was Tisha and Dustin Ross. And she said that, you know, she and Keke weren't talking at the present moment. And, you know, it seemed like both of them were okay with that, you know, and probably Keke's most recent interviews, which I believe was with her dear friend, Prosperity Thick Girl, the YouTuber, and Chef Don Don. I believe that Keke, you know, was at peace with having that distance between them. And, you know, again, they were doing what was best for them in the present moment. They did not want to betray themselves. So they did what was best. And, you know, obviously both of them were living like they were alive instead of living in fear that something might happen, so that they stayed in each other's presence. So I hope that Letitia, you know, prays about it to God, talks about it with her therapist so that she can be at peace about the distance and just know that one day their spirits will be reunited and they'll both be whole, they'll both be praising God together, and that, you know, it will be okay. And I'm sure that both of them knew in their hearts that the other person loved them despite all of the drama off camera and on camera in recent years. I definitely believe that they have, you know, that inner peace. Now, again, what I said in my video yesterday, I am convinced that the cast reaction to Keke's passing is being documented for the show. I'm sure that they're talking about her passing in their confessionals and what they'll miss about her and times that they've shared with her. You know, we'll have to see if any cameras are allowed into her service, which I assume will be sometime next week. But definitely continue to pray for Amin, Amari, Aubrey, and Ace. It's a tremendous loss, and losing your mom and losing their mom as kids, it's going to be even more harder than it is for those of us who lost our moms as an adult. All right, so then I want to get into the reported cause of death. So I want to prepare to share my screen. I'll just be one moment. So this soundbite, it will be coming from Kempire. We all know Kempire. He does an amazing job here on YouTube from his Instagram, and he's getting the information from Prosperity Fit Girl, who's also here on YouTube. And, she did a beautiful tribute to Keke. I actually thought of her while I was working and I heard the news. And when I clicked on Diana Rose's video, and I'm like, okay, I did interpret her thumbnail correctly. Oh my gosh. I did think of Prosperity Fit Girl because I'm like, she and Keke are friends. They talk on IG all the time. And Prosperity Fit Girl has interviewed Keke quite a few times. So I knew that it would be hard for her. And she did a lovely tribute, and she revealed the reported cause of death. And so we're going to go ahead and play Kempire's soundbite from Instagram. And again, I want to point out that the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on this soundbite is allowed. All right, so let's go ahead and play it. Oh, and I'm going to mute my mic so that you all do not experience an echo. Thank you. Please hit the like button.
Love and Marriage Huntsville star Keke Jabbar's cause of death is being revealed. So yesterday, the news broke that Tisha Scott's cousin and also fellow star of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Keke Jabbar, had passed away very suddenly at the age of 42 years old. Now we're finding out what may have caused her death. So Deadline is reporting that YouTuber Joanne Jenkins, who featured Keke on her platform on multiple times, says that Keke did not overdose. Keke did not take her own life, because there's been a lot of speculation about that. Keke loved life. Keke was not ready to leave life. She wasn't ready to leave her children, her husband, or her family. So Jenkins noted that Jabbar was sleepy. She would go to sleep wherever. And after visiting her sister and revealing she left her sisters at 4 a.m, she says last night she turned off her car and she fell asleep. Her car was not functioning and there was something already wrong with her car. So yesterday there were reports that Keke's husband found her unresponsive in her car. They note this, they said, so at 7 something in the morning, her husband goes to the garage. He sees Keke, what he thinks is asleep in the car. He tries to get her attention. He opens the car up. She isn't breathing. Her husband, her life partner, her best friend, tried to bring his wife back, the mother of his children, and he couldn't. Keke passed away from carbon monoxide poisoning. That is all. That is all. Love and Marriage Huntsville star Keke Jabbar's cause of death is being.
Okay, so you heard Kempire reporting, and again, those details came from Prosperity Fit Girl. He said her first and last name, but that's Prosperity Fit Girl. It's being reported that she passed away from carbon monoxide poisoning, unfortunately, being in the garage and the fumes. So again, I give my condolences to the Jabbar family. It's very tragic, and it's just really tough. Like I just felt so out of it, and I didn't sleep well last night. And when I woke up this morning, I was instantly thinking about Keke, and of course, I just wish that this was not happening. But we don't know. We don't know everything about God. The song says we'll understand it better by and by. I don't have all of the answers. All I can say is we have to pray for those who are mourning her loss and her kids. You always want the love and support and warmth of your mother that never goes away. Even if you are an adult and you lose your mom, that never goes away. So they definitely are yearning for their mom, Keke, right now, and they are young children. So we just don't have the answers to everything that happens during this earthly life. So I wanted to share this information with you all. I know that in the reality TV world, Tisha has, been annoying and, unfair, ridiculous at times. But at the end of the day, she's still a human who has lost her cousin. So if you're willing and you're led to, call Tisha's name out in prayer as well, because she needs some healing from the now loss of an opportunity to make amends with her cousin. All right, so I do thank you all so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button on this video as it is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe to Shows Style and Spirit if you have not already done so. I hope that you all have a great 4th of July holiday. I'm so glad that it's here. I have turned off my alarm, so I will not be waking up at that early hour tomorrow. I probably will naturally, and I'll just roll over, okay? And then the gym will still be open. So my goal is to sleep in a bit and then go there, probably walk outside, and I'll definitely, aim to create some content. But I wish you all some peaceful sleep tonight. Some of you may be up cooking, or maybe you grilled today and you're going to chill tomorrow. Either way, I hope that you all have a fantastic day, and I will talk with you all soon. Bye.